It's me again. Who would have thought it? Twice in one day. We're just coming down from the Venom wave reveal, or like coming up and down. It's a real mixed bag. This is you don't quite know what to make of this one. I just had it pointed out to me that the phage is on a Bucky Cap mold, and it's like, really, that one again? It should be bigger. I mean, granted, the grey symbiote, Riot, he's meant to be like the bigger one, so hopefully he'll be on a bigger bug. But anyway, why am I here? First of all, because it seems like keeping these videos coming out more often kind of keeps the channel feeling more fresh, and it keeps my motivation up. So, we had a mail call today. We had a very random mail call today. So I'm gonna just show you these two that I got and why I got them. So, first of all, random number one is Grey Gargoyle. Why? Why? What, Dave? What are you doing with a Grey Gargoyle? What's anyone doing with a Grey Gargoyle? Well, I'll tell you. First of all, I wanted more random Marvel villains. I wanted more interesting, different, weird and wonderful, wacky characters. And the thing is, with Spider-Man, I've just about exhausted all the Spider-Man villains, and I didn't want to get too far afield, far astray from Spider-Man related people. But then the new issue of Amazing Spider-Man came out, and who happens to pop up in it? They're not the fearsome, the frightful, I don't know, some collection of loser supervillains, one of whom was the Grey Gargoyle. And that's good enough for me. Was it the Legion? Is the Legion of losers? Legion of something, maybe. Lethal Legion, that was it. So it's Living Laser, who I've got on order from Evil Bay, and I cannot wait. I've been looking for an excuse to get Living Laser because I love the design, the bright pink. It just pops off the shelf, and I was like, can't justify him because he's not a Spider-Man person. But then lo and behold, we had Grey Gargoyle, Living Laser, and Whirlwind as well. Again, one that do I want Whirlwind? I guess I do now. So yeah, I've got Whirlwind on the way as well, along with Grey Gargoyle, and that also inspired me to get another figure, another evil villain that I've wanted and not been able to sort of justify too much, which was King Cobra, because King Cobra, part of the Serpent Society, I think, and more of a Captain America villain, nothing to do with Spider-Man, but then he popped up at the end of the Kraven, the Hunted storyline, I think. Yeah, he was in the Hunted storyline. Well, he wasn't really even in the Hunted storyline. I think he maybe appeared. Like, any animal-themed villain was in there. And then he particularly gets featured at the end, I think, alongside, was it Scorpion and Vulture? They kind of like, I think it's Vulture. After he sort of like finishes being all nefarious throughout the whole story, he's like, aha, now I have my friends, one of whom is King Cobra. So I'm like, we need to get King Cobra. So in the meantime, let's crack this little fella open and take a look, because I really don't know anything about this character. I know he was in the Iron Man cartoon as well, but in the 90s, like, if it wasn't Spider-Man or X-Men cartoon, it really wasn't worth watching, to be honest. Is that controversial? The Fantastic Four and the Iron Man cartoons, they weren't very good. But yeah, I think I kind of like this guy. I think like he looks like not normal, which is what my school counsellor said. Just gonna viciously pop him out. Hey, there we go. Look at this guy. Hold that thought. Now, where was I? Sorry about the little interlude there. It's not like an interlude, that's like a split-second edit, but I don't like edits. I like a standard stream of thing. But I'm in temporary accommodation here at the moment, which this entire setup is temporary. So there's a lot of hustle and bustle going on. Anyway, Grey Gargoyle. Grey Gargoyle is, I think I love this figure because he looks so goofy. I mean, what is going on with this guy here? Okay, first of all, the paint job, there's not too much of a paint job to speak of because he's just, you know, kind of grey with a bit of blue, but it's nice and clean and whatnot. But I mean, I hope we can like capture this clearly enough. His face looks ridiculous. I don't know if it's focusing, but he's got like a little pencil moustache and like a little raccoon bandit mask. He just looks ridiculous, but brilliant. And like, I don't know if the artists at Marvel like liaise with Hasbro or vice versa, but this is exactly how he appears in the Spider-Man issue. So like, perfect, 10 on 10. You know, I can justify buying him. But yeah, I love, look, the cape is kind of translucent. You can see my little shadow puppet fingers going on there. So that's, I love, again, the difference in like textures and transparencies, I think are great. It's like, this is like a Batman 60s, but this is straight out of the Batman campy 60s TV show with his Dracula cape, and what utter nonsense. What am I doing with my life? Reviewing idiots like this. So the figure, also he had kind of clawed feet, which we've seen before on characters like Puma and whatnot. And I mean, I like them. It's more interesting than normal feet. I don't know, like, if the character has clawed feet normally, but I'll take it. I mean, I'm sure he would do. What I like about Hasbro is they don't really take artistic license. They're like, this is the character, let's see what we can reuse to make him cheaply. Speaking of which, he's got his empty gripping hand. We have a hand here, which is gripping a whole lot of nothing. So that's always annoying. It's like, come on, if you're not gonna give him an accessory, then don't give him a hand to grip it with, because that's just nothing there. So he's like, I see no ships. That's about it. So yeah, Grey Gargoyle, 0 on the accessories, big old goose egg on that, but 10 out of 10 for being a bonkers nonsense figure. I cannot wait to have him displayed next to Living Laser and Whirlwind. What a legion of losers. That's gonna be terrific. I'm excited to have this on the shelf. Now, this second one. This is one I've been looking forward to, like, big time, and I haven't got him out the box yet. So this is an interesting one, because this is a character that doesn't really have any kind of connection to Spider-Man at all, really. I just really wanted him because he looks so cool, and he does. He looks awesome. Do you want to see? Do you want to see? Baron Mordo. We've come to bargain. I got kind of a Doctor Strange looking thing going on there. Just need a bit of salt and pepper. Yeah, Baron Mordo. The least Spider-Man-y villain you can imagine. But look at this guy. Look at this guy. I've wanted this bath for a long time just because it just looks cool. This is as cool as I wanted it to be. And okay, look, you can justify it because Baron Mordo was in the not amazing, but just in the animated 90s Spider-Man cartoon. He ruined the Venom and Carnage storyline, which was really annoying because they had, was it Count Nefaria? I forget the names. Probably not. Count Nefaria is more of a Hydra type person, isn't he? Either way, he had his minion who was doing like mystical things like with Spider-Man and Madam Web, and I'm like, why is all this mystical stuff in Spider-Man? Spider-Man is science-based. He's science and maybe aliens, as long as they're symbiotes. But besides that, no magic. Keep your magic out of my Spider-Man. But at the same time, if you have figures that look like this, then can have a little bit of magic. Everyone needs a little bit of magic. So, where the hell am I gonna put Dormammu is the question. I guess Dormammu, oh, actually Dormammu could go with my, there we go, my wider Marvel Universe display. It's kind of Avengers type themed. I mean, until Hasbro give us a classic looking Doctor Strange, which I cannot believe we haven't got yet, then I don't really have anyone to kind of pair him up with, but in the meantime, he will just look awesome, you know, by himself. I could maybe put him in 90s Spider-Man since he appeared in the 90s animated show, but the thing is, like, 90s animated Spider-Man is getting a little bit crowded. But this was another reason I really wanted this. Look at that skull. Look at that. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not really focusing very well. Stop focusing on my beautiful face. Focus on the skull. There we go. Yeah, these skulls look amazing. These are just so cool. I don't really know how they attach to his hands, maybe like on his fingers, or I'll figure it out. But either way, oh, look at that. Look at how cool that is. I dig this. I dig this the most. So again, with the translucent fire for the hair, I saw the Book of Vishanti box set. I didn't even know that was a thing. And then I saw the Book of Vishanti box set online. I was like, wow, that's got all of them. That's got, I want to get Brother Voodoo as well because I love his design, but I couldn't justify that price. And then someone was selling this online, which was still a chunky price, but actually very competitive compared to what this normally goes for. So it was a good deal, honest. Why am I justifying this? Hey, it's only me I got here. I don't have to worry about that. So thank goodness I haven't got like kids or real responsibility. That would be awful. So yeah, Baron Mordo looks terrific. Nice, shiny, metallic-looking paint job there. Sharp claws, radioactive special claws. Yeah, this guy is great. I love this. It's the only shame when buying a second-hand bath is that 9 times out of 10 it will always come complete, and half the fun is completing it. I was like, I'm not going to take him apart just to rebuild him. So I should have actually said, like, if I'm buying this, could you disassemble him, please? But I'm such a big kid. But yeah, so Dormammu, the dread Dormammu. Funnily enough, I do have a bit more affection for this character because my last job was working for Disney Cruise Line as an entertainment host, and I would be a part of the Marvel at Sea show. They had a Doctor Strange show. I don't want to give too much away. Like I don't want the mouse to come after me. But it featured Dormammu, and I must have seen that show like 10,000 times. But it was a lot of fun. So yeah, and there's a little bit of personal affection for Dormammu here. And yeah, he's gonna look, because he's bright and colourful. Oh, I love bright and colourful. So he's gonna really look great popping up on the shelf. So today, with an absolute loser of a villain and a big time, like, heavy hitter type guy, this has been a good day.